You know what's funny about small talk? Most people treat it like the boring opening act at a concert, something to sit through before the main show. Deep conversations and real connections. But here's the truth. Every friendship, every relationship, every meaningful bond starts with small talk. Even your best friend probably began with something awkward like, "So, what classes are you taking?" Here's the twist. Small talk isn't really about what you say. It's about making the other person feel human, not like a background character waiting for input. You don't need a script or natural charisma. You just need one skill: active observation. It's simple. Pay attention to the person in front of you like they're the only thing that exists, not their vibe or energy, the details, their shirt, their drink, the way they keep glancing at the clock. Then comment on what you notice, not to demand a response, but to invite one. People love to feel seen, not in a deep, poetic way, but in a simple, "Hey, I noticed you exist," kind of way. That's Psychology 101. Humans crave acknowledgement, and when you make an observation, you take away pressure. You're not asking, "So, what do you do?" Or, "Where do you see yourself in 5 years?" You're just tossing a ball and seeing if they toss it back. Let's say you're at a coffee shop, and someone's holding a book. Most people say, "What are you reading?" That's polite, but it's also pressure. You're asking them to summarize or justify. Instead, say, "That book looks like it's been through some things." Instantly better. Maybe they'll laugh and say, "Yeah, it's my third reread," or "It's awful, but I'm finishing it out of spite." Either way, the conversation begins naturally. Or, picture a party, your introvert nightmare. Someone walks by with suspicious-looking chicken. Instead of hiding in the corner, say, "Is that the chicken? It looks like it fought back, boom." You've made a funny, low-pressure observation. That's the beauty of active observation. It works everywhere. Work meetings, first dates, family gatherings. It's flexible, simple, and it takes the pressure off you. You don't need to be clever or charming. You just need to notice and comment. To train this skill, start by actually paying attention. Put your phone away, take out your earbuds, and look around like a detective. What are people wearing, doing, fidgeting, checking their watch? These little things tell you everything. Next, practice turning what you notice into comments. Don't overthink it. See someone in a bright yellow jacket. That's a bold color choice. I respect it. That's enough. Not every observation will lead to a conversation, and that's okay. The goal isn't to impress people, it's to make them feel seen. And when you do this, something changes. Small talk stops feeling like a chore. It becomes a game, a fun one. You start to enjoy noticing people and seeing how they react. Because honestly, when was the last time someone noticed something about you and mentioned it naturally? Probably not recently. Most people are too caught up in their own heads. So, when you do it, it feels refreshing, like a glitch in the Matrix. Here's another example. You're at a Halloween party, and someone walks in wearing a tie covered in rubber ducks. Most people would say, "Nice tie." You say, "Okay, I need to know the story behind the ducks." Instantly, you've made it personal. You can do this with anything. Shoes, coffee orders, even pets. Those shoes look too clean to be comfortable. Or, "That's a lot of whipped cream for someone who doesn't look like they're celebrating." Or, "Your dog looks like it silently judges people. I respect that." The trick? You have to mean it. People can sense fake interest from miles away. If you're just pretending to care, it won't work. The point isn't to fake connection, it's to notice the person in front of you, even just for a moment. A lot of introverts think they're bad at small talk because they hate shallow conversations. But small talk isn't shallow when you're paying attention. It's just the first layer. The more you practice active observation, the more you'll see how fascinating people really are, even when they're talking about boring things. So, next time you're at a coffee shop or waiting in line, look around. Notice one thing: someone's outfit, their drink, the way they're standing, and make a small comment. Worst case, they don't reply, and you move on. Best case, you've just made a genuine connection, because at the end of the day, small talk isn't about talking, it's about noticing, and that's what makes it powerful.